The Greater Cleveland Food Bank works to ensure everyone in our communities has the nutritious food they need every day. Our Children's Nutrition Initiative ensures children in our communities are fed the nutritious food they need to grow and thrive. In 2018, our more than 100 Kids Cafe and Summer Feeding partners helped us to provide a total of 714,886 meals. Last year, all of our children's programs served a combined total of 27,200 children. One of those valued partners is the Boys and Girls Clubs of Cleveland. 147,157 of those meals were served at one of their 13 sites. And the children they serve are immensely grateful.
Thanks for the food.
Thank you for the food.
Thank you.
Thank you for the food.
Thank you for the food.
We're so appreciative of all of our partners in the fight against child hunger, including the Boys and Girls Clubs. Here to tell us more about our partnership is Alan Smith, Boys and Girls Club's Chief Program Officer.
Again, my name is Alan Smith. I serve as the Chief Program Officer for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Cleveland, and I am really appreciative of this board and the staff of the Greater Cleveland Food Bank for allowing us to come here and share a little bit about the Boys and Girls Clubs and the great partnership that we have with the Food Bank. It was referenced that we served a little over 147,000 meals to Boys and Girls Club kids over the last year, and that is a tremendous amount. And we really would just like to say thank you to all of you for all that you've done for us. Yes. So I am here tonight representing our board, representing our president, Ron Soder, who is out there somewhere, and the rest of our team. I'm also here with my beautiful wife, Valentina, and I'm not certain if I should have said my boss in front of my wife, but we'll keep going. I think I'm here because we are one of the food bank's largest partners with respect to the Kids Cafe program. And it was referenced that we have 13 sites that receive food from the food bank. We also have 5 summer feeding sites and 1 backpack program. The value of those meals to Boys and Girls Clubs this past year was $587,680. There is no way, yes, there's no way that we would have been able to do that. As much as we love our families and kids, there's no way that we would have been able to do that for them. So, I only have a few minutes, and so let me say what I am required to say. On behalf of Boys and Girls Clubs of Cleveland's Board of Directors and Executive Leadership, I would like to express our appreciation to you for assisting us in accomplishing our mission of enabling young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. So that's what I'm required to say. Here's what I would like to say. On behalf of our club staff, I would like to publicly thank all of the food bank staff who advocate on our behalf and for organizations like Boys and Girls Clubs. I can only imagine what it's like to be in a meeting and go, that Boys and Girls Club, but not give up on us and continue to serve us in the ways that you have. We would also like to acknowledge many of the people that are behind the scenes, the people that are preparing the meals, the people that are driving the trucks, the people who are delivering the food. They are courteous, professional, kind, and we really appreciate their service. They're like part of our team, so we really want to acknowledge them today. So that's what I wanted to say. Now here's what the kids would like for me to say. If they were here, they would say, keep serving meals. Especially breakfast, for dinner, especially peanut butter sandwiches, and no beets. No beets. And I have communicated that in one of the committees that I actually sit on, so that message has gotten across. I do have one quick story about our kids, not directly tied to the food bank, but tied to food. So we were blessed to have an opportunity to go see one of the Cleveland Browns games, and I saw Jenner here from the Browns organization. And we were in the tunnel, actually about to go out onto the field, and unfortunately, we were in the tunnel of the Philadelphia Eagles when they came, the Super Bowl champions. And so our kids are standing up against the wall, and the Eagles come out, and those guys are obviously really big on TV, and when you see them in person, they are even larger. And so our kids are looking, and they're looking up, and the next thing I know, the kids start barking. And I have been with Boys and Girls Clubs for 26 years. This is my absolute favorite moment of Boys and Girls Club work. The kids are barking in the tunnel at the Philadelphia Eagles, the Super Bowl champions. And I mean, we have little kids, we have small kids, and they are barking. And so the Eagles start barking back at the kids. And so we're having a bark off in the tunnel. It was the absolute best experience for me, and it shows how resilient and encouraging and positive our kids are. They were representing their city, and they were doing it with the dog bark. And so for a moment I thought to myself, okay, I should stop them, but I couldn't help but join in because they were so energetic, and my bark sounded more like a Sean or a poodle. The kids are barking like German shepherds. Nevertheless, so on that great day, we had a great time at the game, but the one question that kept coming up wasn't, what city are they from? How much money do they make? Where's, this player or that player? The question that kept coming up was, when are we going to eat? No, I mean that because the kids were hungry. And so it gives me great pleasure to be able to say that when we get back to our Boys and Girls Club, we're able to serve kids as a result of food that we get from the Greater Cleveland Food Bank. In closing, I heard it said earlier that there's a new program, Food is Medicine. And I completely agree with that. My wife has really supported me. Recently, I was involved in a car accident on I-90. And I was rear-ended. And on that day, I went home pretty dejected. It was on a day shortly after, a few weeks after my mother had passed. And coming home that day, my wife and I are blessed and have the ability to come home and possibly purchase a meal. And I don't remember what we had on that day, but my wife cooks, and if she didn't cook, we were able to go out and purchase something. All I can tell you is that food was comforting to me on that day. Our Boys and Girls Club kids are experiencing trauma. Maybe it's not a car accident, maybe it's abuse at home, maybe it's a challenging home situation. And your food is doing the same thing for them as my wife's food and our household's food did for me on that day. It is providing comfort. And so I want to encourage you, do not stop what you're doing. Continue giving. If you haven't given, consider giving. I love Boys and Girls Clubs of Cleveland, but I also love the food bank because the mission is so strong. I want to encourage you, if you've ever thought, maybe this is the time to stop, it isn't. Think of those barking kids who left that game saying, when am I going to eat? That's all I have. Thank you.